welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about, well, I'm giving you tips on how to transition to natural, from relaxed to natural. I did it about, what year is this, 2017? So in 2016 made 5 years of me being natural. So yeah, I did it. So I'm going to give you some tips on what I did, and let's get into this video. So if you're thinking about transitioning from relaxed to natural and you've been thinking about it for a while and your hair is breaking off and your hair is just unhealthy, just go ahead and start your transition. I did not do the big chop. If you want to do a big chop and you feel like your head will be nice with a big chop, go ahead and do so. But this forehead was not going to look good with a big chop, and I don't think I was confident enough to cut off all of my hair. So I just did transition styles, which weren't back in that time, I'm acting like I'm old. Back then, I didn't really wear weaves like that. So I just went from getting perms to just wearing my hair in ponytails mostly. And I used to have like a style where I always did, where I had like a braid, like I parted it right here or each side, whatever side I figured I wanted. I parted it here and then I braided it across, and then I just put it all in a ponytail or a low bun in the back of my head. And that's pretty much what I rocked for a very, very long time, because this part of, like, when my hair started growing out, all of this was thick and then I had thin ends. So which brings me into the next tip. I'm not sure if I'm doing like numbers or whatever, but y'all, the video not gonna be that long. So the next tip would be to trim your ends every few months, every 3 to 4 months. And then as you get most of your permed ends off, then you trim your hair every 6 months. So twice a year after you got your perm ends off. And then while you have your perm ends, I would suggest trimming your hair about 4 times, 3 times a year, 4 max. And just get like an inch off or so. With the transitioning, going back to the first step, with the protective styles, you can do like box braids, or you can do sew-ins or whatever. I know that those help with, masking the thickness and the thinness of the ends of your hair. So go ahead and do that. But for me, I just did ponytails and I was able to get away with it, I guess, for whatever amount of time. I did have it, and then I started wearing sew-ins and things of that nature, mainly sew-ins, not for that long though, and then back to my ponytails, or like, that's pretty much all I did when I transitioned. I don't remember doing anything. You can try to do crochet, faux locks. I'm getting faux locks in next week, 2 weeks from now. You have so many opportunities and so many transitioning styles to do, where I just did ponytails and braids with the ponytail. You have way more options. You can, I said the sew-ins and all that stuff. So I would suggest for you to keep it simple as far as the products you use. I, to this day, still only use Cantu Shea Butter and a mix of oil. I think it's called Hot 6 oil or something like that. And I put those together, and that's pretty much all I use for my hair. And then when I wash it, I only co-wash with VO5 conditioner, which I'm way overdue on a review on that, but we're gonna get there. So I think that's it. It's so simple. If you're thinking about, transitioning and becoming natural, go ahead and do it. I had to stop getting perms because my hair was breaking off by the minute. So I had to stop that. It was unhealthy for my hair. I just did it, and back then I didn't know it was called a thing of transitioning. I just stopped doing it. And yeah, keep it simple. Trim your hair every few months and do protective styling, and your hair will grow very quickly. And don't put too much thought into it. That's just it. That's it. That's all I got. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. Turn on your notifications, because YouTube is, again, like I always say in each video, tripping. So yeah. Peace. See y'all next time. Got to stay. Don't
Change up. Got to stay real.